spread love to everybody in my city, B. You feel me though? I'm in my shit talking bag. DJ, what's up, man? How you feeling, man?
Welcome back.
Hey, man, y'all welcome to the Off-Work Podcast, man, episode 16, man. We happy to have y'all. We ready to pod, man. We got Jazz back up here, man. How was y'all weekend?
All right, that's how we doing? All right, well, shit. How was y'all? Hey, man. So this weekend, I moved into the new crib, bro. In less than 24 hours, I moved all my stuff in. I live a minimalist life, bro. So
good, dog. I'm happy for you, dog. Congratulations to you, dog. That's big.
Yeah, man, dog. But like a lot of shit is like expensive that I didn't know. Like a comforter is like mad expensive. Like a rug for the living room was like $300.
Yeah, I mean, I just paid $150 for a damn comforter for a king size bed, and apparently that was a deal.
Yeah, mine was like $89. Everyone's like, "That's good. That's a good deal." That's ridiculous, dog.
You're saying 8 to 9? Oh, 89. I was like,
yeah. $300 for a rug. I don't need a rug. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good without it.
It looks good though.
You gotta have them rugs off for the kids, dog. Kids be tearing up the crib, so you gotta have some type of surface up there they can play on.
How y'all? I know, Drew. Time out, Drew. Before you get in your bag. So my homeboy said, going off for our last podcast, my homeboy said he was on an airplane and he took his mask off. He was watching Netflix. He said the stewardess, they don't give a damn, dog. They don't care. They don't be walking around. They don't monitor shit. My boy.
First of all, your homeboy's ignorant for taking off his mask on the plane.
They said they don't monitor it, dog.
That's why the numbers are increasing almost everywhere, because niggas like that. Taking a mask off on the plane, just don't give a fuck.
he said he took his mask off, was watching Netflix, bro.
Yeah. I hope he get it. Hope he get COVID.
Damn.
No, that shit is ignorant, dog. I hate people like that. It's ignorant. It is. It is, dog. This shit is real, dog. Niggas is dying every day from this shit, and niggas walking around like it's cool.
People die every day, B. All right?
Nah.
How was your weekend, Drew?
Yeah,
good.
Y'all spent the entire weekend together, dog. I got heat for these boys, dog. First of all, the group chat was dry as hell. I'm over there talking to myself in the group chat, dog. All shit motherfucking blue on my phone, dog. And like my girl was like, "Baby, like they're having fun without you." Like, you can stop texting them. I was sitting there
Jarvis was lonely, dog.
Talk about how was your weekend, Drew? You was with it. You know it was weekend. You was with him the whole damn time. Playing paintball and shit.
That is my bad.
We did go paintballing. It was fun. Got some bruises up there. It hurt, but it was still fun.
No, that shit was live for real. But yeah, I've been in VA since last pod. For those of you that don't know, went back home when my girl visited VA, saw the parents. Chill with Jorel. It was lovely, dog. She got along with everybody.
And shout out to her.
How they like her? They liked her?
She's cool people.
Yeah. Parents liked her. It was good, dog. Can't complain. No complaints.
I'm sour, dog. I hate when my friends have fun without me, dog. I hate that. I'll be honest. I'm
honest.
We can tell in the group chat, dog. This afternoon, you was mad at us, dog. You was mad at us, dog.
I'll mad at y'all about something else. I ain't gonna talk about that, but y'all know, dog. For a week, y'all had a week to prepare. I don't like that.
This nigga Jarvis is trying everything under the sun to start a conversation, dog. He said sports. He said hip hop. Every he tried everything he could to start a conversation.
That's why you can't move to Virginia, Drew. It's gonna mess everything up, dog.
I'm not gonna be with Drew all day.
Yes, you are.
No.
So you got the kids.
Jack, what's up with you?
My weekend's like blur. It was a good weekend. Oh, okay. I did like a family game night. I hung out with some other friends. We went to Norfolk. It was my first time. And I already know about the hate.
That's what's up. We appreciate you. Don't invite.
I can't wait for you to bring these things up, because literally every time I invite you somewhere, you're like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's it. Cause that's not my weekend with the kids. And you know what? Here's my family project. I'm laying down mulch. You know what? I was fixing a refrigerator. I was like, what? Like who? And then you have the nerve to even post it. Like you'll post your home improvements on your stories. And
what's wrong with that?
My friends are like, isn't that him right there? I was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Don't even like that. Don't even like it. Don't pay attention to him, because that's faulty. And Drew is faulty too, because I have set up so many things. I was like, oh man, your girl would love this. Like, you should come to this. You're like, yeah, no, it's the 22nd. Yeah. Crickets, nothing. So both of y'all were
Jazz, it's a two-way street though.
It is a two-way street.
How many times have I hit y'all? Look at
but you knew you knew when I was home though, and you didn't hit me up once.
I didn't hit you up because
I was home
I told you when you get back down here, hit me. Because you were like, oh, I'm not there till
Yep. I agree with Jazz.
Okay, but what am I going to hit you for? Say, yes, I'm here?
Apparently, you don't know how to hit anyone because you didn't hit me in the group chat.
Yeah, it was bad. It's all bad.
Fake, dog. All
you had to do was say, hey, I'm having a game night tonight at this time.
You know
didn't
what?
let me know.
Shoot, I'm on this podcast, dog. Good luck. Have fun with Jared. Let Jared be on the podcast, dog, because y'all want to have fun with Jared, not me. Right?
Oh, they brought in another friend too?
Yeah, yo. These boys are fake boys, dog. These boys are so fake, dog. Look at them. Look how fake they look right now, yo.
Y'all crazy, man. I ain't messing with y'all today.
Shout out to Jared, though.
Word.
Yeah.
I want to get into it.
Let's get into the DMX. I sink my teeth in a bite. She didn't like. I'm thinking more like, what's up tonight? No, ma. You know I got a wife. You know that pussy tight? I ain't gonna jeopardize my life. DMX. Look, before we get to the numbers.
I ain't gonna say that. They say, look.
Before we get into the numbers and the who won the battle, y'all gotta admit, DMX came stronger than y'all thought. Y'all thought I was wild when I said DMX was gonna win.
Yeah.
He performed.
I knew DMX was gonna put up a fight, but during the battle, I had texted you and I said I think DMX is gonna make a crazy second half run.
Yeah.
And I was correct about that.
I had it DMX 11-8-2. But I will say this, honestly, if we're not like just doing record for record, I think it was a tie. It was that close to where it could go either way. Like the second time I listened to it, I was like, damn, like a lot of those songs can really go either way, dog. So the two that were left out, that could have went either way, honestly.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
I would just say the first half of the battle was definitely Snoop. Snoop was on a roll that first half of the battle, though. I was like, damn, this is about to get, really ugly really quick. But then I was like, bruh, DMX has too many hits to not fuck with Snoop. I was like, I know he has a comeback in him. But I had it 10-7-3. I was just going based off of the 20 records that they had played originally. Now Snoop, I had 10-7-3. And like I said, those 3 times I had were tough. I think one of them, Drew and I discussed, was Beautiful and
What These Bitches Want.
Yeah, What These Bitches Want.
That's DMX to me.
That's tough, man.
I had it a time.
I couldn't get Brenda, Letitia, Charlotte, Arnez, and Alicia. About 3.
But I'm saying though, Beautiful it's a classic track as well, man. I mean, you can't just bypass that and just say that, automatically, but What These Bitches Want is.
What These Bitches Want on another level than Beautiful, dog. Another level. And I love Pharrell. I'm from Virginia. Beautiful is like a sexy, like feel good song. But What These Bitches Want with Cisco, that's all. That's all.
Beautiful is the better song. The only reason I gave it a tie was for the second verse solely. That's the only reason.
What you mean?
I don't think there's a question about what's the better song, but the fact that he did name like 50-something girls and that's all he said in the whole verse, like I had to give him. You got to give it at least a tie.
Cookie? Well, I met her at an ice cream parlor. A chick named Cookie at an ice cream parlor. You don't want to give him the W off of that?
That is tough. It was tough, but I mean, like I said, I definitely enjoyed the battle. I think a lot of my friends, I got some people from Jersey and New York, and they definitely went crazy.
He ain't got no family in New York, nigga.
So I said friends.
Drew love New York, dog.
And I do have family in New York. What are you talking about? My mom's from New York.
Don't. When I tried to say that, y'all say I have it, so you ain't got
No, you don't have no family from New York. Your family's from Chicago, the Windy City. Knock it off.
Man, I got Just, my boy Just from New York.
What about you, Jazz? How'd you feel about it? How'd you feel about the battle?
Snoop.
Come on.
She was going for Snoop, dog.
I mean, yeah, she's from the West Coast, so you know what time it is.
She fake.
Yeah. Yo, Jazz, Jazz. Before I got on the spot, I want to compliment you on air. Like you're glowing. You look really good. You looks good.
You are glowing. I said that earlier, and you tried to say I was trying to sneak this.
But then
you asked if I was pregnant, and I was like, oh, okay. So
no, I did not ask if you were pregnant. Come on now.
I was like, man, you can't gain weight around here or anything. Like y'all
ain't gain no weight. You're a beautiful black queen.
You pledged? You pledged AKA? I see the pink and green nails and shit.
No, but somebody else asked me. This is actually a yellow, but the nail technician messed it up. I was on a Zoom doing it. I couldn't redo it. No.
Okay,
no.
I thought you pledged. Let me know.
And not even in a net. Let me
Over the weekend, dog.
A lot of my good friends are AKAs, but no.
Shout out to the AKAs. So, what was your? Did you have a score, or you just had Snoop winning?
11-8-2.
Dang, she had a reverse what I had.
Yeah, but that was me being generous too. Like what I did like about it is that I felt like they both were like giving each other their flowers. Like they were very supportive. Snoop was like almost like really inclusive of him. Like I didn't feel like at all it was even like a 112 or Jagged Edge where they were still kind of like compete. It was like all love. I feel like it was all love. So.
And to piggyback off of what Jazz is saying, like I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and Maul said something interesting. I was like, damn. In hindsight, it sounds about right. He says that he thinks that Snoop Dogg and DMX sat down together and came up with their list together. So I feel like a lot of those songs, like when he played "Slippin'" and then Snoop countered that with "Murder Was the Case," like a lot of their songs were like similar in that way. So I think like I don't know if Swizz has something to do with it, and I think they basically put that together. It was like a playlist. That's how close the battle was, low key.
But I'm not mad at that though. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully, we'll get to see more of that with future artists. I mean,
for sure.
There's another versus that's in the making right now. I think I saw something which is completely ridiculous about Juicy J and Nas, and I hope that shit is not a versus. I hope that is not a versus. And I like Juicy J. I legitimately like Juicy J, dog, but he is not rocking with Nas. Like, let's stop that.
Who do y'all think could go against Nas though?
That's a good question, Jazz.
Maybe Cole. Cole, maybe.
He's too young. I think that'd be somebody in the same generation.
Because it can't be Jay, right? Like Jay's in his own league.
Yeah, but Jay.
Damn, I don't know. That's a tough one. Who could go against Nas?
I know. So
it could have been DMX.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. DMX, Nas. Who else in that '90s vein?
Mace.
Mace only got
20. No, he don't got 20.
Dang,
Mace
Jazz.
20 hits.
He don't got 20.
Okay, who from the West Coast? I'd like to see Nas from some. What's the second tier like West Coast artist like under like Snoop from the West Coast in that era? That's a good question,
You're stretching it, man. That was thin at that time. Once Death Row broke, there really wasn't anybody from the West Coast.
Yeah, but Eminem was like on
they were underground. Maybe if you pull from the Bay, but even then.
Yeah, E40 ain't fucking with no.
Oh, I got one. Nas and Scarface.
Sure?
Nas and Scarface.
That could be a good one.
Yeah.
That'll be a good battle. Or something like that. Dang, that's a good question. Yeah. But Juicy J and Nas, definitely no. Come on now.
No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah, and I love Juicy J. I love 3 6 Mafia, but I think the sounds are like this. That's two different.
Too contrasting. Nah, I don't know. It won't even be good to hear.
Nas and LL Cool J too, though. I think that'll be a good battle. Like people sleeping on LL, bro.
I mean, I
already told y'all LL versus Will Smith. That's the battle. Dog, that's the battle we need, dog. LL versus Will Smith, dog. I'm telling you.
Because they're both kind of corny a little bit, you know.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting Will, bro.
No, I like that's just like LL, dog. LL like is a goat.
Yeah, LL is a goat, but y'all gonna stop disrespecting Will too, dog.
LL versus Will Smith, dog. Come on.
Will Smith
I
disrespect
get a little
himself.
Will energy from you sometimes, Jorel. So yeah, like.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I mean that's not good.
It's the ears. It's Jarrell's ears and shit. You got the Will Smith ears and shit.
You be letting these girls get into entanglements too. You be cool with that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. Just think about what Will has done, dog, for the culture. Will has done a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And that verse he recently just did with Jordan Lucas, dog, that shit won't bad.
You think he wrote it though?
I think so.
You're capping right now.
You don't think he wrote it? Who do you think wrote it? Do you think Jordan Lucas wrote it?
I got some inside information on the industry, dog.
Oh my god!
Here you go.
Oh,
I got a cousin that was an extra on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he's still tight with Will Smith. So like they still be texting.
Listen,
Here go Jorel Frozen again.
Frozen. That's a new nickname, dog. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
I'm back now, B. I'm back now, baby.
I got some inside information now. Like one of my boys, his friend works in the industry, dog, and he said like Ice Cube don't even write his own lyrics anymore. On that Compton album, he said Ice Cube didn't write that shit.
Nigga, duh.
And also I heard that on Ice Cube didn't, dog.
I'm saying, duh.
Look, if Ice Cube don't write his own lyrics, what makes you
50-something years old now? Why are they writing their own raps at 50-something years old?
So why you think Will Smith's writing his own raps?
Because Will is that talented.
Dog, Nas wrote Getting Jiggy. Nas wrote Getting Jiggy with it for Will Smith.
Okay, dude. Who wrote Summertime?
Rakim.
Yeah, Eric B. Rakim.
I did think Rakim wrote that shit. Rakim said he didn't, but he definitely wrote Summertime.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Anyway, can I get my score, nigga? Y'all just gonna skip me, huh?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What you got here? 11-9-1, Snoop. I will say DMX did put up a good fight. Way closer than I thought it would be. Because I'm not the biggest DMX fan, but yeah, 11-9-1 for sure. I felt like Jorel said, like Snoop started strong and he ended strong. That's how, but like that whole middle, like DMX to like all those rounds basically for me.
Yeah. And
that's where he kind of like made it close. But yeah, I do think this is the closest battle that has been. Like, it's gonna be hard for a battle to get this close in terms of the score. But yeah, I think I'm still excited to see what Verzuz has to offer. Like, I feel like they got like the formula now. Like both people being in the same room with the DJ. Like, I feel like they got it down now. So it's like no more of the problems that they had, with the first couple ones. So.
And quality microphones too. That was key.
Energy plays a role, like, because I feel like their energy and their attitude in there, like, plays a role too, and like how people vibe. Because I was on the comments on Snoop, whereas like some of the other ones I was like no, but I was like blue heart, crip wheelchair, like I was doing it all. I was like the most. I look like a fangirl for real in the comments. I went back like, but on that.
So you watch it on? I watch it on Apple Music now.
That's what I watch it on.
I watch it on Instagram.
Me too. Yeah.
I like the comments on Instagram. I kind of missed that part of it to see how to see what everyone else's score is. But for me, so I won't get like a messed up view of it. I like to watch on Apple Music so I can score it myself. I feel like I'll be influenced if I'm on Instagram. I'm seeing like a lot of people rating it a certain score. I think I'll be like influenced on that. So for me, for podcast purposes, I like to watch on Apple Music. But to wrap up this conversation, in conclusion, I felt like DMX, he looked great, bro. Like, it was good to see DMX like looking like healthy, and not as far as you saw his gut, but I'm talking about like he was on drugs pretty bad there.
Right.
So like recently, like,
it looked like he was on drugs.
You say it looked like he was on drugs?
Yes.
Nah. He was healthy to me.
He wasn't even drinking.
Way?
Yeah, he didn't drink. He wasn't smoking.
But in what way did he look healthy? If you didn't know, just because you didn't see him do that, in what ways? What was telling you that he was healthy? Look at
his speech.
Like, like he was coherent.
So you mean mentally? I thought you were talking like physically. Like, he looks like he's taking care of himself, like physically.
Oh hell no! Come on.
I was like, are you for real?
Yeah. DMX is up there like this, dog. Hold on.
And like sweating.
Right? All right, yeah, good job, Snoop. I remember in the studio, you know what I mean? You said, get at me, dog. So I was over there, like, doing my thing, All right? Know what I mean?
Now you have to take a breath, because then he took a breath in between each. He was like, and then, I was like, no. And then when he was sweating, I was like, this is too, like, they're just old. It's just too much.
Snoop Dogg, what's he wearing, dog?
Snoop looked like he was in good shape. He was crip walking, dancing the entire time.
Right. You see the difference. Right. That's what I'm saying.
But so I think he was very coherent. He looked like he was clear-minded. Because like the last time I saw him, like he was talking about, I don't like Drake. I don't like the way Drake look. I don't like his haircut. I don't like the way he talk. You know what I mean? Like, he on a Breakfast Club, like, he didn't look like coherent at all. So it's good to see him in this light. But Snoop, it made me think that DMX is very underrated. Like DMX, like for his catalog and for his verses to go toe to toe with Snoop, that says a lot. And for Snoop, I think Snoop is like, along with Jay-Z, is the greatest hip hop artist of all time. And when I say artist, I mean like recognizable. You know, I'm not talking about like lyrics, but just like an artist like most known, like globally.
Brandable. He's marketable.
Yeah.
He can do like talk shows and yeah.
And he wrote The Chronic and Doggy Style.
And Drew knows that Snoop is in my top 5 all time.
I didn't know that. Okay. Gives you a little bit of
Snoop is in my top 5 all time.
But honestly, dog, yeah, I might catch some heat for this. I always thought like Snoop's like flow was corny to me, dog.
All right, let's move on. This is too much. We're not.
I'll be honest with you.
How?
You go to the job every day. You go so hard till your hair turns red. I'm gonna tell you about.
Okay, don't try to rap like fucking
you
Curtis Blow.
By the gun, so you die by the gun.
You not rap like Curtis Blow. Cut the shit.
1, 2, 3 to the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door. I'm like, it's whack to me. It's corny to me, dog.
No, you can do that for any rapper. You can make that voice for any rapper, dog. And that melody.
Right. DMX off.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. Snoop is corny to me, dog. I'll be real. I love Snoop. He's like that cool uncle, but like overall, like his rapping like skills is corny to me, dog. I'm sorry.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, let's just move on. I'm with
How's that? Y'all don't.
Let's move on, dog. Next topic. Let's move on.
Nobody sees that.
I get it.
It's like, dog, like
I can see it.
drop it like
you don't gotta agree with him.
drop it like I got the rolling on my arm and I'm pouring Sean Don and I roll it this me because I got it going on.
It's like how I felt about Ludacris. Like I think Ludacris is corny, so it might be the same.
Yeah. So time out. Speaking of corny, y'all know I love J. Cole. I don't think y'all got a chance to read his letter. He published like a letter like last week, like directly after our podcast. And Jasmine left. Directly after she don't like Cole, dog.
She ain't feeling it, dog. She ain't feeling it.
See, we was talking about Kendrick Lamar or somebody, she would have stayed on. As soon as I said J. Cole, she got the hell out of Dodge, dog.
Look at Drew, dog.
So anyways, I guess it's us three again, dog. Offense going on now. But anyways, J. Cole did a letter or whatever, right? And on the letter,
dog, just wait. Just wait. Just wait, dog.
Y'all can cut this out, right?
And Jazz is back. All right. So J. Cole like published like an article about like his rap career, and he was like, "Yeah, like I went to St. John's, and I made it to like the final 10 for the basketball cuts to make the basketball team. I had to wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning to like go to the final tryouts. And at that moment, I realized I wanted to pursue a career in rap. So I didn't wake up. I didn't go to the final tryout." And he was like, before he made what was that album, For Your Eyes Only? Like he wanted to like retire from rap and like try to join the NBA, dog. And he said he realized he couldn't join the NBA because he couldn't like he was playing at like 24-hour fitness or Lifetime Fitness. And he was like, that's when he realized that he wasn't as good as he thought he was.
I can't.
Hey Cole, for real, bro.
That's some kitty man shit.
Too, but come on, dog.
That's kitty man shit, dog.
Yeah. What's wrong with him?
I realized I was playing against like ex-players that played overseas, and I realized I wasn't as skilled as I thought I was.
No shit.
Yeah.
You talking about the NBA? The fuck? Boy, what?
Come on now. This is so much. So what were you asking about him? Because
Jasmine's over it, dog. She over this bullshit.
this is what?
So I say that like there's been rumors floating around that Jay after this album is called The Fall Off. So J. Cole plans on retiring after this album, drops. So my question to y'all is, what do y'all think J. Cole's legacy will be if he were to retire? That is a two-part question. Where will you rank him all time if this will be his last album. Where's his placement in rap history go?
So he does have one classic album. I think we can all say that.
He has two.
No.
KOD
He has one.
I still listen to KOD straight through to this day.
I would say most people would say Forest Hills Drive is his only classic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to talk about undisputed classics here.
Yeah, I feel like he has one. Maybe one in a I'll give you one in a possible.
What about Friday Night Lights? Do y'all count as that?
Yeah, he got classic mixtapes. That counts.
The warm up is a classic album. Classic mixtape too. Yes, it is.
It's good.
Truly Yours, and Truly Yours too.
Those are classics. Those are my favorite J. Cole projects. But are they undisputed classics? That would.
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people don't even know about Truly Yours 1 and 2.
I mean, he would have to be.
He's top 10 to me.
Top. All right, yo.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy to say.
I don't think it's crazy.
Album, just listen to me. Just hear me out.
Top 10. He's a top 10 rapper of all time.
Yes, y'all.
You're tripping.
Okay. You're tripping. All right. Name nine better rappers better than J. Cole.
Jay-Z.
Without saying fucking Biggie and Pac.
What do you mean? That's in the top 10.
That's always gonna be the go-to. That's always gonna be the go-to.
That's in the top 10.
The only reason why y'all are saying that is because Biggie dropped 2 fucking albums and he ended up dying in his prime. So y'all might as well just go ahead and say Pop Smoke is in the fucking top 10 too.
Did Pop Smoke make Ready to Die and Life After Death?
No, but I'm saying
okay, what are we talking about?
But apparently Pop Smoke now has a classic album. So what is y'all saying?
No, he doesn't.
Who
Shut
said
up.
that?
All right, go ahead.
Whoever said that's dumb. First of all,
go ahead.
Like you shouldn't be listening to him. You shouldn't be talking to him.
All right, so then, like I said, name nine rappers better than J. Cole.
Well, you just named 4.
Yeah.
Who?
Pac, Biggie, Nas. I'm gonna put De La Soul in there. You've got,
Snoop.
In my personal opinion, J. Cole and Nas are comparable. Their careers are comparable.
All right. So I think Eminem goes before him. Jay-Z.
Fuck no, hell no. I'm not giving y'all Eminem.
I don't even like Eminem, but Eminem's
no, I'm not giving.
I don't like Eminem either, but he has to go above.
No, the only reason why y'all are saying Eminem is because of sales. That's the only reason why y'all are saying that.
All of that is included in the greatest rappers.
Okay, J. Cole has a platinum album ever since the first album. He has a platinum album every single time.
Listen.
Eminem. All his albums are platinum.
Listen. Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Biggie, Lil Wayne, Kendrick, on 3 Stacks.
Bro, how is Andre 3000 better than fucking J. Cole when he doesn't have his own album? He was just with Outkast. It was a group.
So when I'm judging, I'm not just judging on sales.
Cube.
I'm judging, huh?
Ice Cube too. We got to throw him in there too, dog.
The effect that it has on culture over time, like we're still bumping that, replaying that, remixing them. Nobody's really remixing J. Cole right now because he hasn't been out long enough. So you don't know if that's a classic like that.
But Jarvis just had Kendrick Lamar in there. So how is Kendrick Lamar in the top 10?
I didn't say that.
I think Good Kid, Mad City is arguably the best rap album of all time. You can argue it. For the young kids, good.
It is.
For the young kids, that's their Illmatic, dog.
It's in the argument. It's in the argument. It is.
Bro, y'all are tripping today.
J. Cole don't have an album better than Good Kid, Mad City. He doesn't.
I mean, I don't dispute that. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna have Kendrick in that conversation, you definitely should have Cole in that conversation.
And low key, I feel like J. Cole.
Are you gonna put Drake in the top 10 of your rappers?
Yeah,
of course. What? It's not even a question.
In my opinion, Drake is not a rapper. He's just our greatest artist.
All right, here we go.
He's an artist.
He's a rapper, dude.
He's not a rapper. He's not a rapper.
And quiet as kept, when Drake gets in his rapper bag, he raps a lot better than all of our favorite rappers. And I'm not even a Drake stan like that.
Bro, y'all are killing me.
Time and location bag. You give Drake a location and time.
Y'all are killing me tonight. Go listen to More Life and listen to Drake and his rapper bag and see how hot that was. Go listen to More Life.
On a rap album, dude.
Okay, he had rap on that album. He was trying to sound them fucking UK dudes and that shit was trash. So don't fucking do that.
You think
don't act like I don't know Drake's catalog because he's one of my favorite artists. So don't do that.
When Drake getting his man's bag,
right.
That shit is trash.
All right? Mine's. Okay.
But wait, hold on. Jarrell, you're saying top 10. You're also saying what else would his legacy be? Like, where are you feeling then? Like, What do you think about him retiring? Where would his legacy be?
College.
To me, Cole will be in the top 10 rappers of all time. 10. Every album that Cole has put out are platinum. Every single album, you can look it up. Every single album.
Was it good?
Yes, it was. Name one bad project outside of
Sideline Story was whack.
Besides that, because that was his first album.
You always like God changed the goalposts, dog.
I'm saying every artist's first album was trash. Thank Me Later was fucking garbage. We just had a whole pod about that. What are y'all talking about?
It's not garbage.
No, and me and Chad was talking about it. Cole's Born Sinner did not age well, dog. That shit is terrible.
That wasn't good either.
Y'all are crazy.
That's terrible now. Go back and listen to that shit.
I listen to Cole all the time.
It's not good, dog. It's not a good album anymore.
Well, the only thing that I'm going to say on it, I'm not going to even rank him. He's not my top 10, that's for sure. But what I am going to say...
Jazz, he's not in nobody's top 10.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. What I am going to say, though, is I heard he was retiring for a number of family, all that kind of stuff, but really to get more into advocacy work. So I think his legacy will really expand. Like, I think he can be one of the great leaders in the Black community and really inspire, transform, do some real formative change if he decides to buckle down and educate himself. So I actually think his rap career will come second to the greatness that he could really be within the community. So if that's what he's planning to do, I say retire. Like, we need him. Like, invest back in.
Who you have higher on your list? Now, I think these are very comparable artists. I think J. Cole. I'm not talking about like sales. I feel like J. Cole's catalog is comparable to that of like Nipsey's a little bit. If Nipsey would have more time, if Nipsey would release as much albums.
But so, are you putting them in the same like genre in terms of like musical influence? Because I don't. I put like Kendrick and J. Cole in the same. Like Nipsey is more of like a gangster rapper. He's like, I don't put him with that.
But he was going towards that. I think that's the sad part.
But no, don't get it twisted. He's still hood. He's still affiliated. Like Cole is not though. Like he's rapping about what it was like to grow up in a neighborhood like that. Nipsey is like, because I'm doing this shit right now. So I think J. Cole's legacy for me, because like I told y'all in the earlier podcast, dog, I'm not a street dude at all. I feel like J. Cole's the first rapper that I can legit like relate to. Like from like how he was raised in North Carolina, that's very comparable to Virginia, dog. I feel like Fayetteville is like very comparable to Hampton in a lot of ways. And he was rapping about college. I didn't know anything about selling drugs, but he was rapping about college when we were in college. So it was perfect timing. So I think that would be his biggest influence on him. He's like the first rapper to really like talk about being in college. And that shit was not cool at all before J. Cole.
Yeah.
At all. Like rap.
I feel like he was one of the
A lot of rappers went to college.
Little brother, Little brother was doing it.
But where are they from? Who? That's who influenced J. Cole.
And he names them as influences. But I'm saying, you're saying no one did it. They did.
But J. Cole was on he got to a mainstream level with it though. Like
yeah, no, he did.
Little brother never got that big.
I mean, they did get that big, but J. Cole even said, like, he sold out a little bit for that.
They didn't get as big as J.
They go back.
Not as J. Cole.
But big in terms of sales, so you're saying sales.
No, I'm talking about like mainstream, like widely known. Like
they didn't want to be mainstream.
No, I mean I'm not faulting them for it. I'm just saying they didn't get as big as J. Cole did when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Dang, but quiet as kept though, Jorel. I think J. Cole my top 10 too, dog.
Y'all are crazy.
I'm looking at the list. I'm talking about my favorites.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about of all time.
Yeah, my favorites.
If we talk about favorites, Eminem wouldn't be in the top 100 for me. But I still have to respect. Like I have to respect them.
No, I'm not putting Eminem in the top 10 greatest rapper list of all time just because he's a white rapper and he appeals to the white audience as well as the black audience. I'm not putting him in the top 10.
But what does that have to do with his skill?
You don't think Will Smith does that? And he's black.
No, Will Smith doesn't cater to the white audience. What
does that have to do? What does that have to do with his skill?
When Will Smith put out his music, he was not catering to a white audience.
I feel like he was.
Summertime is not a white audience hit.
Okay, you're saying one song.
No, I'm saying parents just don't understand. All those songs that he came out with were not white. They weren't to a white audience. They were to a black audience.
The white
No, Jazz is talking about Will Smith. You talking about Fresh Prince. They're two different artists.
No, I'm even saying his rapping. Every time I went into, now it wasn't often, but if I would go into a country club, they're gonna play country songs, and the first song that they're gonna play to introduce any type of anything is I Pulled Up to the House, and then they're gonna go into Will Smith's hip hop songs.
Like the Wild Wild West and all that shit.
Yes.
You love that.
Promoting a movie. I mean,
and the Millennium, the Will 2K.
What was that?
I love that shit, dog.
No, but
that was the shit with Welcome to Miami on it, wasn't it?
Nah, that's you think about Big Willie style. Big Willie style right there, class. That's a Men in Black, just the two of us getting jiggy with it. Welcome to Miami. There's a whole bunch.
Dog, Willie got hits, dog. He got hits.
Yeah, he did. So, moving on, and this is the topic. Really, I want let's all participate on this one, okay, guys? So let's say you have a friend that's your homie, that's your ace, and your friend get in a relationship, and you do not fuck with their partner. Like, how do you navigate through that? If you don't like that part, I'll be honest with you. Drew had a girlfriend in the past. I couldn't stand her ass, dog. I could not stand her, bro. And
why?
Me and Drew, we didn't speak for like a year or so when he was with her.
What?
I didn't like her, dog. I'll be honest.
But what didn't you like about her? Just the fact she was taking your friend away, or what didn't you like about her?
She seemed fake to me. You ever see a person that's like, is this like fake? And you see through like the bullshit? I'm sitting there like, dog, she's super fake. But she turned out to be fake. So
that's true.
And I ain't talking about anybody you had kids. You had kids with. I'm talking about like high school. So I don't want no problem with that. Like, throwing that out there. I don't know who watches the podcast, but just to clear it up, I'm talking about someone who's with in high school. So, yeah. and I like the college girlfriend. She was cool.
But I mean, I think it's difficult to have that conversation with your homeboy when they have a significant other that you may not necessarily like, because you don't want to, like, at the same time that's your homeboy and you feel like you should have open dialogue with your homeboy and be honest with him, because that should be your relationship. But at the same time, you don't want to cross that line and offend anybody at the same time too. So I mean, that's a slippery slope, though.
I mean, I feel like you gotta be. I mean, if they're like your best friends like that, like you should be able to be honest with them, like no matter what, and like it shouldn't be, taken the wrong way or anything like that. Like you should know that they have your best interest in mind.
But the thing is, I've seen instances where a best friend will say something about their significant other, and then that shit will just flip, and then that shit will ruin a friendship, dog. Like that shit is. You gotta tread the line carefully, dog, when you have that conversation with your friend.
I feel like if that happens, then y'all weren't best of friends to begin with. That's just what I feel like.
No. So I think this is the point Jorel's trying to make right there. If I'm having an issue with my girlfriend, we beefing whatever, and then you vent to your friends. Your friends may look at her sideways. Y'all gonna make up. Y'all gonna be cool again. But just for the fact that they're your friends, they love you, and they don't want to see you mistreated. They gonna look at your significant other like, yo, like this girl's crazy, though.
And especially, hey, look, and Jazz, I know you can speak from this standpoint, but women are notorious for that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Let us mess up, and y'all get to talking, bro. Y'all ain't rocking with us the same, bro. I already know how to get down.
It's a wrap. And that's hard because we're so close to our girlfriends, right? So what I've learned over time is if I have an opinion, I wait until they ask me first. I'm never going to just willy-nilly, like blah, 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 blah. I always ask for permission. Even with my guy friends, I'm like, I don't know if we're in that space. Are you cool if I? And they're 9 times out of 10 because people don't want to admit to themselves, like, yeah, I'm cool. You can say whatever. We're solid. And then you bring up something and it's like, oh. So, one, I've learned over time to wait, to ask for permission, or have them ask me, like, well, what do you think? And then whatever my opinion is, I say it once and it's done. Like, because after that, it's your choice. I'm not going to let anything affect me unless something is physically harming you. Like, unless my friend is getting dragged across the the floor, getting beat. It's something that's like that. It's none of my business who you decide to entangle with. And I think that's even more important. I know you didn't bring out the marriage, but like when you're married, I don't say anything at all, period. Because a spouse is completely different than a girlfriend or, you know, a boyfriend. Like if you're married, there's nothing. Like, no, I'm not going to say anything unless you come to me, because that's your full wife, husband. Like, no.
And Jazz, I'll be real with you. Jazz gonna keep it real. We had a conversation off pod one time, and Jazz was like, "You sure you want my opinion?" I was like, "Come on, I got it." And I was in my feelings though. I was like, "What? Talking about?" But yeah, so yeah, I can attest.
But I mean, I feel like your friends' opinions are important. Like you're still gonna value how they feel about it. And if you aren't, and I mean, if they aren't cool with like your significant other, then that's gonna make things awkward too. Like if y'all all trying to chill together and like they don't get along, like it does cause problems.
Yeah.
You know that you have to try to navigate by being the middleman.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, I feel like, you know, me, Jarvis, and Jorel, like when we're talking to somebody new or something like that, we all like how you feel about this? Like, what do you think about it? Still fill it out. Cause I remember, dog. I remember Jarvis, dog. He was like, "Yo, I got this girl. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about wiping her up, dog." I'm like, "Oh, for real." I'm like, let me see her. This is mad, dog. It's mad shallow, but dog, I'm keeping it real, dog. He showed me a picture. I'm like, dog. That's not the one. I'm like,
no, really?
He did.
I'm gonna be real with my dog. I'm like, that's not the one. It's not the one for you, man.
See, but
This is the face that Drew made, y'all.
That's really what started that meme era for Drew, dog.
Look, listen, I was really about to wipe this chick up, dog.
But she was cool. I'm gonna shoot you some bells. She was really cool. She had a cool personality. But I'm talking about this woman was like super nice. Would do anything for you. Great.
What happens when you ask about a girl and the first thing niggas say, she's mad nice, yo. She's real.
She was nice though. She was.
That's how you know. That's how you know what it's about. Come on now.
And she was probably one of the most down to earth chicks I've ever seen one of my homeboys with.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Yeah, she was cool, dog. Shout out to her. She's cool, but yeah, Drew
looked like she lived underneath the earth, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Drew, she was that bad. Drew.
She wasn't that bad.
She wasn't that bad, but my nigga can do better. All right, yeah. I knew.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tell me the truth, dog. Drew kept the real. Who's in Jerome's crib? At Jerome's parents' crib, dog. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about making an official with her, dog. What you think? And Drew was like, on that one, dog.
Jorel, you fake. Do you fake for not saying nothing, Jorel, too? You was gonna let your man.
I liked her.
You was gonna let your mans go out like that, dog. Come on now.
I got a reason why Jorel. Listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. We on our black empowerment shit, but I think Jorel thinks all dark skin women look alike.
What?
To be honest with you,
that's crazy.
I don't think Jorel saw anything.
Jazz, don't look at me like that, because that's just Jarvis just speculating. I've never said nothing like that.
Hold up.
I ain't gonna put no smell on my boy's name, but I think he's
it's too late, nigga. You already did it.
And number one, I've never said that. I swear to God. Right hand to the man. I never said that, bro. Jarvis trying to get me canceled, bro. You trying to get me canceled.
I'm joking. Drew don't think I'm joking. It's all jokes for the podcast, dog. Drew don't think like that. But there's a running joke with Jorel, because only reason I said that, Drew doesn't think like that. But it's a running joke that all Jorel's girlfriends look the same. Like Jorel has a specific type.
Really? I have a specific type.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I date lighter women, but I think it's because of the fact that
matter of fact, they all look like you, kind of Jazz a little bit, you know.
Oh, thank God. She called me fat, so I know they.
I did not call y'all are on one this pod, dog. Why everybody coming for me? Why everybody throwing shots at me? What I do?
I call Jazz fat, dog.
I didn't call Jazz. All right.
Nah, but for real, they all light skinned with curly hair. So Jazz, you could. I mean, you know.
My mama light skinned. My mama light skinned, so that's probably why I like light skinned women.
And dudes go after women that look like their moms.
So is that what you did? That's what you did?
Me? Listen, my current girlfriend and my mom have a lot of similarities personality-wise. Like,
But
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like they downstairs right now, kikiing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
shout out to Mama Goodman.
Yeah. What up, Mom? All right.
I'm with you, Jarvis. Same with my girl, dog. Like when we went to when we was in VA, they went out antique shopping, dog. Just them two, like.
Yeah. See? That's love right there, dog. That is love, bro.
Yeah. That's really good.
Her and my mom, they downstairs watching HGTV right now. That shit boring to me, but
I love HGTV. I can get down with some HGTV.
I don't know what I would do if I didn't get along with like somebody that I was seeing's mom. Like that's such a big deal. Like I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Do it.
Y'all know my story. Y'all know my past story. Look. I ain't trying to go back to court, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got that 50-50 custody, baby. Yeah. Right?
Matter of fact, let's move on.
The parents is a whole different level than the best friends. Like,
yeah,
if you don't get along with the parents, whew, that's tough to get over.
Yeah,
that's an uphill battle, and it's a lot of stress. I remember. Never mind. I don't get into my shit too much.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Yeah. Let's see what we have next on the docket. Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, dog. They plan on getting into a fight. This shit is dangerous, dog. I'm gonna watch it.
You remember when Mike Tyson had the 30-second fight?
Yeah.
Just replay that. It's gonna be the same shit.
I think you're sleeping on Roy Jones.
Dog, did you see the Mike Tyson training videos, bruh?
Yes. Listen,
dog.
Roy Jones is going. Mike Tyson's last fight was in 2005, dude.
It don't matter. Do you see how he's punching now? These are current training videos.
Mike Tyson's last fight was in 2005.
What does that have to do with how he punches?
You gonna let me talk? Roy Jones last fought in 2018.
For real? He got his ass knocked out though, right?
Yes, he did lose. But I said that. Listen. I said that to say that Roy Jones has been in the ring more recent than Mike Tyson.
Jorel, he ain't been in the ring. Last time he got a fight, his ass got knocked outside of the ring, dog.
I understand that, but we're talking about two old heads. I'm still predicting Mike Tyson to win, but it's not going to be 30 seconds. You can cut
the way Mike Tyson still punches, still fast as hell, still mad powerful, dog. He's going to fold Roy Jones. Fold him.
Okay. I'm going to take you up on a bet on that.
That there should be some mental, like, not just because of age, but, like, he's not there together in the brain. Like, that's not right to, like, shouldn't there be a cutoff?
Who? Roy Jones or Mike Tyson?
Both.
They're both old.
But I'm saying, like, Mike Tyson is, like, honestly, dog, to be real, Mike Tyson didn't take a lot of punishment in his career. He didn't. He was just knocking cats out, and, like, later on in his career.
No, he had brain injuries, Jarvis.
Who? You talking about Muhammad Ali?
Mike Tyson had brain injuries. That's why they're saying he spoke like all
his weird. Speech. You're talking about his speech being slurred. Sometimes.
That's not Mike Tyson. You're talking about Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson does a podcast. He talks for a living. Yeah. He's on Broadway, acting on Broadway.
He talks like he has a speech impediment.
Well, he does have a speech impediment.
That's nothing to do with his brain injury, though. He was born like that.
I don't know, Jarvis.
He was born with lisp.
Because you know what? You'll just say whatever. No.
He was born. No, that's messed up, dog. For people that have lisps, you think they have brain injury?
That's not a lisp. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm really done. Y'all need to stop.
Yo, that's messed up,
yo, y'all are crazy.
No.
Yo, y'all are crazy, dog. Y'all are crazy.
Whatever.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it on his career. He was knocking cats out, like later on. I mean, I'm not debating that he was a great fighter, but to say that you're saying he never had brain injuries or damage to his body as a fighter in training or in the fights, Jarvis, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I would say I'm gonna shoot Jazz some bell on this one. At 53 years old, I think Mike Tyson probably does have something wrong cognitively with him.
He has a mental health issue. He's biting somebody's ear off. Yeah, like that.
But I mean, I think for this fight, I would love to see both of them wear some type of headgear or something of that nature. I mean, no, on some serious, like on a sparring type thing.
Yes.
Because bro, this is not safe, bro. Like they're 53, dog. They're like damn near our dad's age, dog, fighting in the fucking ring.
That's
like,
not safe.
No, that's not safe, bro.
Well, Roy Jones should have the headgear. Because the way Mike Tyson punches, dog, he might kill him.
All right, so what's your prediction, Drew?
What do you mean? First round knockout.
You think first round knockout?
Yes.
I'm really take you up on a bet on that.
It's 8 rounds. It's an 8-round bout. I think Mike Tyson will knock him out in round 4.
Want to bet?
Yeah. But Drill stole me $1 from 7th grade. You ain't paying me on your bet.
What?
We bet on the Cowboys New York Jets preseason game in 7th grade. You still paying my $1, y'all. Say it up.
What I look like betting on a preseason Jets game? The Cowboys.
This is
you stole me $1, dog.
We're not bringing stuff up older than
fine. I'll cash up you $1, dog.
Niggas will bet lunch money on fucking preseason games.
Right.
That's what Jorel said. Jorel said, I'm not paying you. I gotta pay for my lunch, dog.
Okay, bro. Y'all with this fucking cap on this podcast. Y'all just spew shit out, bro. Y'all spew this shit,
Yeah.
bro.
You don't remember that?
No.
This dude had the best memory in the world, but you don't remember he owed me $1. Okay, buddy. Okay.
Damn, boy, if you want $1, I'll give you $1, dog.
Please. I'm waiting on my $1, dog. I'm waiting on the Cash App. But in all seriousness, like y'all said, I'm gonna get my jokes off, but it is dangerous. Like, one of these guys, if they get hit the wrong way at their age, can possibly die, bro.
That's real.
Exactly. So why y'all laughing at me when I said they should be wearing some type of headgear?
I'm trying to get some jokes off, dog.
But you're right. No, you're right.
Mike Tyson, now, I can't envision Mike Tyson wearing headgear, dog. I don't think he'll be with it.
He don't need it. He doesn't need it.
And honestly, this is dangerous for Roy Jones, because Roy Jones has a friend. I don't know if y'all watched it. Like, back in the day on ESPN, there's like a special where one of Roy Jones' closest friends got brain damage when fighting. And now, like, he's like just like wheelchair bound. He can't talk. And Roy Jones, up at that point, like, said he didn't have the heart to go visit his friend. He hasn't seen him since. He said while he's fighting, he can't see his friend in that state.
Well, he gonna visit them just the same because he gonna be in a wheelchair too. So they gonna be rolling. They gonna be rolling with the homies, nigga. They gonna be just side by side, nigga.
Yo, what is wrong with Drew, bro? What is wrong with y'all, bro?
Yo, I can't laugh at this, yo. I'm not Jazz. Don't laugh, because you laugh, I'm gonna start laughing, yo.
That what he said.
Picture me rolling in my drop top Benz.
Yo, y'all
Not brain damage, just like my friends.
Bro, y'all are disrespectful, bro.
No, but for real though, if he hasn't gone to visit his friend, now they can do activities together. They can do the wheelchair basketball and shit.
Okay,
All
right, we're going to the next subject.
Dog, if he hasn't visited his friend,
Jarvis, what you got on the docket, dog? What's the next subject?
dog, if he hasn't visited his friend,
Dog, what you got on
now
the
they
next
have
subject,
something
bro?
to talk about.
Shut up, bro.
Now they have
Just shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
No, we can't. Dog, the name of this podcast has to be Picture Me Rolling, dog. Is that messed up?
My 500 bins.
Dog, Tupac used to have some whack artists featured on his
Stop.
Listen, I'm smooth.
Matter of fact, though, speaking of a feature, I just seen Lil Baby fly out. Now, I know Kanye's canceled, but I just seen Lil Baby flew out to Wyoming, dog, to do a feature with Kanye.
Kanye's not canceled to me, though. I think Kanye really has mental health issues, though. We can't cancel people that have those type of issues, bro.
Yeah, if you say that Harriet Tubman didn't
Come on, Jazz. Talk that talk, Jazz.
free the slaves, that she's internally, she didn't do enough doing that and gave that work back to the white men, you absolutely can get canceled.
Yes, and I want Jarvis and Drew to know, I had people hit me up from the podcast say that y'all shot Kanye way too much bail last pod.
Listen,
way too much bail.
Well, no, he shouldn't get
way
canceled.
too much bail.
He shouldn't get canceled, and he needs to get counseled. He needs a counselor, dog.
It can be synonymous, but you're not about to give somebody a cut that's out here making reckless statements like that. Didn't we give him a cut when he said that slaves could have been free? Stop all this. Y'all really need to stop, because when you talk about being black and No, he is canceled, and you need to drop on. And once he gets help and he takes those steps, he can come back and do a proper apology and come back and do some volunteer work and obviously some study of the slave history.
He's
and
not
bringing him
canceled. I hate cancel culture. Who has been canceled besides R. Kelly?
Well, we're about to cancel you because No, that's not okay. You know better, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
But people can't make mistakes.
But how many times, Drew? We said that when he said that the slaves could have been free. That
So was it right for Nick Cannon to get canceled off of one statement?
No,
Nick Cannon didn't get canceled by us.
It doesn't matter. It's the cancel culture.
He did not get canceled by us, though. He got canceled.
It doesn't matter.
He did not get canceled by us. It does matter.
No, it doesn't. It's the whole cancel culture as a whole.
He's still supporting Nick Cannon. A matter of fact, Puffy said, "Come to my."
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Nick Cannon got canceled for what he said.
By white people for saying things about white people.
It doesn't matter.
I'm establishing some order here. Yes, Jazz, you're right.
Damn right.
Kanye has had reckless statements and dumb statements. Do I agree with everything he's saying? No. Do I agree with any bullshit that he's spewing out there? No. But what I'm saying is, what if maybe he has a mental health issue? Have you ever?
We know that he has a mental health issue.
No, Jazz. Have you ever had a friend or been with someone that had a mental health issue?
Yes.
So you know how that is.
Yes.
So everything he's saying, look, I'm gonna chill because y'all think I'm cutting too much bill. But I do think that maybe he has a mental health issue, and maybe he's doing it because he has an album out. But two things could be right at once. That's all I'm saying.
No, but what I said is anonymous. You can get counseling, and we can address the mental health issues in Black America, specifically Black men. So that could be true, period. And he can get canceled until he corrects himself.
But cancel means you're done, period, over, for good.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Chris Brown, and he came back.
Yeah, y'all cut the shit with.
Listen, Chris Brown should have stayed canceled.
Look, y'all cut the shit with people being just because they have a mental disorder, they say things or they do things, and then they automatically get bail.
That's part of being bipolar. It's part of disorder.
I understand that, Jarvis, but when you spew that type of rhetoric, when you're a public figure, Kanye knows how much he means to the culture. He knows that shit. Kanye is talking about Harriet Tubman. He's talking about he could beat Joe Biden off of write-ins. He's talking about slaves had a choice to be slaves. Dog, that's crazy talk.
It is. I agree. I concur.
I'm just saying, like, you don't get shot any bail for all of those statements that you're making, bro. Like at some point, somebody has to hold you accountable and be like, look, Kanye, you're fucking up. Like, you're making us look bad. Why do you think his close friend and Jay-Z doesn't communicate with him anymore?
That's some personal stuff, dog, behind the scenes. That has nothing to do with it.
I mean, obviously, there's probably some personal stuff behind the scenes, but I'm sure it has a lot to do with that. Jay-Z doesn't want to associate himself with those type of things that are being said.
Yeah.
But just like
Jay-Z associates himself with the NFL, so don't act like he's on the high horse.
But he associated with himself with the NFL to get a seat at the table. That's different. He got a seat at the table to introduce more black art, to introduce more African American artists and minority artists, so that way they could be at the table with him.
You believe that?
Yes, I do believe that.
God bless your heart. I
So
think Jay-Z's about the money.
Do you
think Jay-Z's the money guy?
All that was just a money move.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jay-Z does a lot. I mean, I don't know about that particularly. I don't support the NFL. I haven't for years. But I will say, though, that he's done a lot behind the scenes for the community. So I don't know. I don't know that, to be true.
But I'll like to end before y'all. I do not agree with any of the shit that Kanye's doing. But I can see how someone can say that's stemming from a mental health disorder. That's all I'm saying. Because if you look at bipolar, a lot of that stuff aligns. Like doing erratic shit that you wouldn't necessarily do.
So the options are we can have empathy, but we cannot be enablers.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm empathizing with him.
So then we can't enable by just like, oh, well,
No, we're saying he needs help. Like, no one's saying it's okay.
But he has the resources, he has the money, and he has the time to do that.
That's not fair. That's not fair, Jazz.
What did I say that wasn't true out of those?
Just because you have money, that does not mean that you have the want or will to go through those type of services. You can have all the money in the world.
You're confusing them again. You have the money, you have the resources, and you have the people around you that you pay to hold you accountable for that. So if whoever he's paying or whoever he's doing to set up these forums in front of people of color specifically, and this time to say that stuff. If he's hiring people and he's allowing people like that to do that, we need to hold him accountable. He is a billionaire. They just released on Forbes that he's a billionaire. So people of color have supported him to a level where he can be a billionaire, and you're saying we don't have to have any expectation to return for that?
No. Listen.
No, but with the most
go ahead, Drew.
The most important, yes, he has those things, but the most important part is himself.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to do it or he's not willing to do it, that's the most important thing.
But we're enabling by still giving him a platform to speak like that. So take that away so that he can want to do that. Why would he want to do that if he's saying the same things?
You can't take away his platform.
Y'all are missing what Jasmine is saying.
You can't take away his platform.
You
can't.
You can cancel somebody to take away their platform. You can cancel somebody.
He can speak. He sends one tweet. That's
just said it happened to Nick Cannon.
You can't take away his voice. He can. What do you mean?
He could tweet something tomorrow, and then people are gonna react to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, if you don't give him the time of day or the opportunity to react to his stuff, you're taking away his opportunity. You're taking away his voice.
What you could do is don't stream his albums. Don't pay for his albums. Don't pay for Yeezys. Don't pay for anything that involves Kanye West. That's how you do that. You hit him in his pockets. That's how you do it. Period. You boycott Kanye.
Right.
Let's
And I haven't bought a pair of Yeezys in my life. I haven't paid for a Kanye album since Life of Pablo. I streamed Ye once. It was trash. And his new album, his last album, I didn't even listen to his last album. The gospel one, I didn't even listen to that. So I'm doing my part because he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 pairs of Yeezys, but I'm willing to give them shits away for free at this point.
Post it on the podcast.
I'm not even lying. Drew, what did I say this weekend?
I ain't get mine away for free. I sell mine now. We gotta get a little profit off of them things. You know me, but yeah.
Hey, Drew,
I ain't giving mine away.
I said, bro, I'll get them shits away.
No. So we moving on. Profits. D Wade's ex-wife. He gave her $5 million in exchange for custody of his kids. She is now homeless. Do you think it's D Wade's job to shoot? Because this is mother of his kids. You think it's his job to support her and get her back on her feet?
No.
I think he does. I think he does have some percentage. I don't know how I'm gonna say this. He has some obligation to make sure she's right. Like at the end of the day, it is the mother of some of his kids.
But it is not his responsibility to financially support her to be able to get back on her feet. It's not his. He can help her, start the process. But as far as financially supporting her to where she,
that's part of the process of getting her back on her feet.
Yeah, but I'm saying to continue to support somebody is enabling them.
I'm not saying continue like for years and years. I'm saying until she can get back established, have a job, have that, and then at that point you're done. Like he's done his due diligence. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want my kids looking at their mother a bum on the street. Like I just want to. So I'm gonna help her out. I'm not saying I'm gonna give her another $5 million, but I'm gonna help her out, get her a job, get her a place, and then at that point, okay, I helped you. You're not on the street no more.
Nah, Jarvis. Nah. Nah.
Rollin!
You, Jarvis, I know you wouldn't do that. You're saying you would?
I would never let the mother of my children, dog, to be left on the street, dog.
No. I'm just saying. Listen, he gave her. Listen, all of y'all understood the question. He gave her $5 million. How do you trick off $5 million? Like after I give you $5 million, I'm wiping my hands clean of the situation.
I'm just saying that's easy for somebody to trick off when they've been living that type of NBA lifestyle.
Sorry.
Yeah, now it's on her to be able to adjust and to start living a minimalist lifestyle. So that way she can be affording things that are affordable but
fuck that. I gave you $5 million. You trick that off. You gotta be a woman and dust yourself off and put yourself back together. I'm sorry.
So basically what you're saying is that you're leaving her to stranded. Like you're stranded. You're leaving her stranded.
She left herself stranded when she blew that $5 million.
Do we know what she spent it on? Was it on things to get what do you know?
We don't know. But I'm just guessing $5 million. Listen,
It doesn't.
What if
I'm
she
talking
had
about 5,000, 50,000. She was a millionaire. She tricked it off. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jarvis, in today's in today's climate, $5 million ain't shit.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm not adding anything else to that equation. I'm sorry. I gave you $5 million. I'm sorry. Listen, you gotta pick yourself. You gotta get yourself back together. I'm sorry. I'm not helping y'all anymore.
So then, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
I'm putting you on the spot. I'm putting the spotlight on you. What would you do?
Make it plain.
No, I'm putting the spotlight on you. Come on, dog. Nah, I'm not shooting no bell. You come to the carpet. Come to the carpet.
I mean, obviously, I'm contacting your family. First of all, I'm contacting whoever she's close to in her family. I'm like, hey, man, like, listen, she's homeless. I gotta go get her, help her out. But for me, you know, so I do believe if the mother of your kids are happy, your kids are happy. So it affects your kids. It does affect your kids. But I don't believe in supporting grown-ass adults, especially after I got you money to get on your feet to begin with. So that means you're going to keep on coming back to me every single time? No, I'm sorry.
That's an assumption. And the thing is that I don't think
this is all an assumption. We don't know everything that went on in that store. We're all assuming here.
The thing that's not taken into play here from the woman's perspective is you're like 5 million. But when she was in that lifestyle, sacrificing, watching the kids doing that, she would have had access to way more. So the way that they typically do it is that's the amount she would have been able to make and the circumstances that she was in with those children if she wasn't doing whatever she needed to do to support them. So let's not just like, oh, well, no, you stayed with the kids as I was out traveling, doing whatever I was doing and maintaining a household, paying the bills, doing all that type of stuff. And now all of a sudden I decided I want to go with somebody else. So now you need to take all these skills that you didn't accumulate because you were doing these things, sacrificing for my career, and you need to now figure it out. Stop. Pause.
Figure it out. Because, okay, so if he gives her money again, how's the outcome going to be different? At bare minimum.
There's obviously something that's established. Like, hey, this is the percentage.
Established her blowing money. That's established. Her blowing $5 million, you're damn right.
You're just talking that talk right now because I know you wouldn't do that.
I would.
You wouldn't do that, DJ.
Jarrell, you know me.
Do I?
Dude. You know me, dog. Like, listen, bare minimum, D-Wade has connections. So if I'm D-Wade, I'm gonna use my connections to get her a job.
That's true. D-Wade
I hate y'all, bro. I really hate y'all.
That's not fair?
Why couldn't D-Wade? Why is that so crazy?
It's not crazy. I'm just saying, y'all.
But if D-Wade knows plenty of people that can give her a job.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
Kill me with this bullshit, y'all.
How's that bullshit? Instead of me giving her money out of my pockets again, I'm gonna get her.
I'm really confused about that. Why? What's wrong with that?
What kind of job is D-Wade gonna get her, dog?
Anything's better than being homeless right now, nigga.
What do you mean?
Okay. You know what?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what job. If I'm home, dog, as a man, if I'm homeless, I don't give a damn what job. If you give me a job picking up trash on the street, I'm gonna do it, dog. You gotta get it from the mud. You have to earn that paper.
You don't think D-Wade knows enough to
earn that paper?
No, y'all are crazy right now.
She's too good for a job, but she's homeless, Jazz?
I didn't say that.
That's cap, man. That's cap. Y'all about to piss me off right now, dog. That's too good to get a job.
You're windmilling this. That's not what I said. You need to take the circumstances for what it is. Right now.
The circumstance, she's homeless. She needs a job.
Right now, she's homeless. Okay. So the important part is fixing that immediate need. We're in COVID. We're in a pandemic. So let's talk about what jobs are going to do what.
D-Wade can get her a virtual job from home.
Stop. You are just spiraling. Can you move on? Because you're
just saying shit, Jazz.
How's that saying shit? D-Wade cannot get his baby mom a virtual job from home.
So then why didn't he do it?
What? Why is she homeless? I don't know. A lot of this is speculation.
Okay. So
Jazz, if you're homeless and the father of your child connects you with a job, you wouldn't take it?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there's immediate need and you're trying to do everything besides just get the immediate need and then worry about the rest later. If she's homeless during a pandemic, I don't care. All that stuff's gonna work itself out. That's the mother of your children.
Okay, Jazz. Here we go, Jazz. Here's the meeting. I'll give you a few months rent on an apartment, and I'll hook you up with a job. Is that fair?
I think that's a really good start.
A really good start. What else does she need?
That's a really good start.
Yo, y'all women be killing me, dog. And Jorel, like, you know this is cap. Women kill me, bruh. Women really kill me.
All right, Jazz.
You're taking this personal.
That's not personal. I just see, like, giving her money for rent, gave her $5 million to end a job. Talking about it's a good start. The $5 million was a good start.
Hold on. So apparently, I read a little bit more into this, and it says that there's allegations that she's mentally unstable, which is why she's blowing through the money. But apparently, Dwyane Wade still gives her $25,000 a month.
All right. She's done. Sorry. At that point, yeah.
What now, Jazz?
When you have a mental illness, we just can't do that. There's so many things that play with the mental illness. It's like we have to take that into consideration, and they're not accountable. And
you getting $25,000 a month. She got the money. She got the resources. I don't want to hear shit.
You got the little ass fingers, dog.
You
got the little ass fingers.
Billionaire.
Jasmine, look at Drew's fingers, dog. Drew, put your fingers up again. Drew, let me see.
I'm done. Move along. Y'all, my food's about to get cold.
I know. Hold on.
I can't.
All right. So to wrap this up, to wrap this episode up, that got a little heated. Now, listen, for listeners, you gonna get that animated. I love Jazz. Jazz, I love you.
I love you too.
You know, so we got to let that know. I don't want it to be a situation people think we going at each other. I love you. This how we talk sometimes.
I'm gonna send them your address. Like, get
a little heated discussion. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't want Jazz West Coast Crips, knocking at my door, dog.
I'm gonna call the goons off. I got it.
That. So to wrap this episode up. Ooh, I got sweating over here, dog. That might have been a little personal, dog. I ain't gonna lie, because I forked out some bread.
Like y'all was in court, dog, arguing for the both of them, dog.
Look, gosh, got 3 men over here.
Now, okay, for the listeners, that's one time I admit that I got a little personal on the podcast. I had a flashback. Jorel and Drew know they seen the video. A little flashback. Okay. Oh man. So I don't got no water left.
Oh.
All right. So, whew. All right. So the podcast question. So one of Jasmine's, friends had a question, and the question is, what is a good way for a woman to show that she's interested in a man off rip? Like, this is when they first meeting.
And before you go into it, we have brought this up in a small group. So my girlfriends and I, we're like, basically us letting you shoot your shot is us shooting our shot, right? Like us just being open, like talking, navigating. The men that we were around shut that down immediately. They were like, no, that's a start. Yeah, like we have to know, like you have to make eye contact, whatever. But we 100%, without a doubt, need some sort of physical touch. Like whether that's the elbow, whether you're just like, oh, hey, that's so funny. You're hitting the wrist. You're like, as you get up, you're hitting the back. Every single one of us had no idea. Like me, when I think about my personal space and somebody touching me without my permission, I'm like, no, I think you're a creeper. But all the men were like, no, they need some sort of physical affirmation in order to know that we're interested. And we were blown. So is that true for y'all, even at this age? Like, what?
Of course, we're talking about meeting somebody in person. But if you're like approaching somebody in person, if they give you the physical touch, that's 100% confirmation. Like at that point, you already know. Like I'm getting the number. Like it's a given.
But how do you do that at a bar without being like so? Like what would be an example? Like you're out.
The stuff you just named. Like if you're joking and they like, oh, like it just showed like. That's 100%. You got it in the bag.
I like him, dog.
Listen, you gotta laugh at my jokes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, laughing at the jokes. Another one.
That's my like. Oh, she might be feeling me. Laughing at my jokes. You have to consistently like interact with me. So if we're texting, like I need you to be actively like interact, like texting me on a regular basis.
We
That
need
lets
some
me
gifts.
know.
We need some gifts, a couple memes.
Yep.
Okay.
Compliment me. Compliments are good. Like compliment me
Mhm.
so I know like that you're attracted to me. Oh, you know, you looking good today, or you know, nice haircut. I like your glasses. Something. So
Okay.
compliments. So
But
that's
that's not coming off too full. Like that's not like y'all aren't like, whoa, she's heavy. She's coming heavy.
nah. I like.
And in person, also, you can't be giving one word answers. Like you got to be asking me stuff too, like a back and forth conversation, not just like, "How's your day? You know, how are you doing today? Good." Like you got to give more. Like it can't just be like.
No, I'm looking at what Drew's saying. I'm hearing him. I'm listening to him. I'm like, what?
So my girl.
We've all tried to talk to a girl and it's dry as hell. Like she's not giving you no type of rhythm.
I can't stand that. Dog.
Yeah.
We were thinking we were flirting, and then all of us walked away, and like our guy friends were like, "Oh, we didn't even know y'all were interested in them." And we were like, "What?" We were putting on. We were like talking about like, yeah, okay, man, that's a lot. So, and I think it matters love languages, right? So, are all y'all's love language have something to do with physical touch?
Yes, that's my number 2.
Okay,
Acts
so
of
that's
service.
mine's acts of service too.
Mine's quality time.
Yeah, quality time is my number 1, and then physical touch is 2, and then I think acts of service is 3 actually.
Like to be honest with you, like I think that's why the new relationship that I am like works so well because we have the same love language. That shit is literally like learning like a new language. Like yeah, someone that has like a polar opposite love language from you is so hard because you think like I'm acts of service. So if I clean up for you, I do something good for you, and you like okay, I'd rather you not clean up and just sit here with me in this filth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so hard, bro.
Man, have you guys seen that play out in your? Because I've seen that so heavy now. Like I don't bet everything on it, but because physical touch and gift giving is like 0 for me, that if that's high on somebody's, I'm almost like we're probably not gonna be able to vibe because that gap is so large for me to like now think like, okay, oh, I should have bought him a gift instead of like it's just I can't like not anymore.
But we all have kids here. I'm stuttering. I know we all have kids here. You know, and Drew,
Drew has a kid?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Okay.
So, like, my daughters, like, my youngest, her love language is physical touch. Like, Aria is all about physical touch. You got to hold her, give her kisses on her forehead. Like, she loves that. And, like, Autumn, my oldest, she won't be touched. Like, she's like me. Like, I don't want to be touched. Autumn just wants you to spend quality time with her. So I like have like daddy-daughter days with her. And like even from the time when she was like 2, I took her to like the library and hung out with her. Like she just loved that so much. Like she loves that quality time. So even with our kids and the listeners have kids, learn your children's love language. Mm-hmm. And that's key. Real talk.
And I think we added music to one of our love languages, right? Because I've learned if you're not into music, can't do it.
So
yeah, especially like the car rides.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. If a dude was in the country, would you rock with him?
I wouldn't dismiss. I mean, but he's in other things too, or
no,
just
country's like his main genre.
We went because then I think you're in the country. You're a Republican. You like gun. Like it's just too much.
All right, come on now.
You like guns?
Which I mean, I'm for having.
I listen to hip hop and I like guns.
No, I do, but like in my mind, I'm like, you like to hunt. You want to like, take animals and fucking like hang them on your wall and shit. You want like, I don't know.
Yeah. But that's a preconceived notion. But once you get to know him, but Jorel's basically saying went off rip, so I guess that's true too.
Yeah, I mean,
Jasmine, next time a dude try to holler at you, try to give a little bit of physical touch. Tell you.
I'm really working on that because it's been coming. I know but that's so heavy for me because I'm like, even giving like people consensual air hugs. I'm like, are we good? Like, okay, like that's just too.
No, I get uncomfortable, dog. Like hugging women and like touch, like that's.
You got comfortable hugging women?
No, I'm just.
All right, now, boy.
Listen, bro. Like when you go, Jarvis always gonna think
women touch me.
I'm just saying, bro, and especially you think that you cool with a woman, bro. But then, like, you think it's, like, appropriate for you to, like, give them a side hug and they kind of look at you weird. It's like.
I've never had a woman do that to me, Jorel. And that's weird because I think Jorel's capping, dog. Because, like.
You're lying. Jarvis, you're lying.
Jorel, you're capping.
Y'all have never had a woman look at y'all differently, like, if you touch them?
No.
Well, maybe y'all didn't know.
It depends. I feel like it depends on what you try. Like,
you're definitely capping.
if you're going in for like the church hug, like the one hand, just like I feel like that should be cool with everybody. Now, if you're trying to be like, that's something different. But
That's how you OD'd.
Nah, we gonna talk like this. No, we gonna talk on pod about Jarvis.
Jorel be like this.
Stop. Stop.
That's creeper, dog. You can't be doing all that, Jorel, especially you don't know them, boy.
You better knock that shit off.
No, but I think Jorel's capping because in Jorel's prime, he didn't have to do anything to get women. Ever since I've known Jorel, he's been the type of dude that didn't have to do anything to get women. Like women automatically flock to Jorel. So I think he's putting on for
because I'm a nice guy.
That's what I'm saying. You're capping right now. I don't think you ever hugged a woman. She's like, "Oh, don't touch me." No. Women flock. Women. You didn't even have to like have game to talk to girls.
Huh?
You never even had to use game to talk to girls. Like girls automatically were spitting game to you. You and Willie.
Yeah, chill out, Jazz. Jarvis, shut up, dog. Let's go to the next subject.
Jorel's capping, dog.
All right, let's go to the next subject.
Oh, I hugged a girl and she was looking at me like I was.
No, I didn't say I did, but I said, have y'all ever done it? Because I've seen people do that. I ain't say I did the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, ugly niggas. What?
Like girl with my hug.
Have y'all ever like listen? I thank God this has never happened to me, dog. But I seen it's like one of my boys, like back in the day, he's like trying to get some twerk, and like the girl's friend was like, and she looked back at him, and like she stopped dancing with him.
Yeah.
Dog.
Plenty of time. Because that's real bold of y'all to do that. Like
to dance with a woman?
To just come up at like, especially if we're in our girlfriend group and we're vibing, and then y'all just
that was the culture though.
Yeah, that was the culture. It's wild.
That was the culture.
No, I mean I believe you. Yeah.
If you go back and think about that culture, that's some sexual harassment shit, dog.
No, really.
Please go put your meat on a girl's ass like randomly.
Yeah, that's
turned on with it too. No.
Yeah, I'm cool.
But Jazz, that was the culture. Women love that just as much as us.
No, it was. I mean, acceptable rape was a culture.
Dang, that's sad now. Think about it, yo.
But you know,
that's crazy, though. Like,
let's take it a little too far, Jazz. But
what did Jazz say?
Rape was like black women were not getting hurt, and we still really are.
We're just talking about dancing right now.
Yeah,
we're just talking about dancing right now, Jazz. Come on now.
That is sexual harassment, though.
It definitely. I'm rolling with the sexual harassment. It definitely sexual.
You roll around like you coming out the blue, and we didn't even know. A lot of guys didn't even know that the woman was willing to dance with us. So it was like, hey, can I dance with you? It was like just like go behind her and like just hope for the best.
Exactly.
But luckily for me, a woman never said no to me. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry.
just know y'all are blessed to be over 6 foot. I'm gonna just say that.
You got turned down, Drew?
What? Nigga? The fuck? Bruh, come on now.
Catching twerks, dog. You never called.
No, just know that being 5'5", half of the population was already cut out. Like I get.
You're not. Are you 5'5"?
Right, here we go again, dog. It'll be another clip. Jorel said that Drew's gonna be a transformer, dog. Have another dude hop on his shoulder. No. Next time we go out to the mall, dog, I'm gonna give you a piggyback ride, dog. Those days you getting tired and shit. We go to the mall. Just put Drew on my shoulders, dog.
Just know that twerking don't hit the same when their ass is on your abs, nigga. Just know that twerking don't sound that great, huh? That shit ain't nowhere near your piece, dog. That shit ain't doing nothing for you, dog.
Dog, we was talking about that shit at work, dog. What would you do, Drew? Because it's another short dude we work with, dog. What would you do if your girl picked you up, dog? Like, what would you do if she just picked you up, bro?
You know what?
Like, carried you, bro.
And his girl. That's his dad at that point. That ain't his girl. That's his dad.
Would you be mad? Would you tell her to put you down immediately?
You know what? I'm not discriminating against how.
Yo, another question though.
Jasmine, you're not dating a 5'5" dude, but go ahead.
Have y'all ever talked?
I dated 6 foot and above, but I'm saying I'm not about to. Right? You know.
Yes, how tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
All right, see, this is what's wrong, dog. This is what's wrong. See. Dog, women are just as discriminatory as men, dog. I don't want to hear nothing else about it. I don't want to hear nothing else about it, dog. Y'all talk about dudes be superficial. No, women be just as superficial as dudes be.
But I think that's really one of the only things, because men can be fat, men can be like bald, men can be like, we can't be bald, fat, like all that. Y'all can have that.
That's cat. Women can definitely be fat.
Yeah. A lot of dudes love heavier women.
Yeah. You capping right now.
Jazz.
Because my friends aren't believing. We're not believing it. Where are they? Are they real life?
Some fellas like the love handles.
Yeah.
Are you saying they're the 5'5" guys?
5 guys. That's what you gotta make, dog. I 5 guys, dog.
Jazz, if you dating another nigga that's the same height as you, y'all can have conversations.
But
when you meet us.
Look,
I'm not just
saying this. I for real am always in heels. Like I'm not just saying that.
I put some heels on. It's a wrap.
That's superficial though. That's all. But we all gotta admit that's superficial. It's okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's superficial a little bit.
That is.
That is. We keeping it the beam. And we keeping it.
Just saying.
It's all. But back to what we said about Jorel earlier about the light skin conversation. People have their preferences, and that's fine.
Yeah.
At what point in time should you not like a lot? Like I feel like in this society, a lot of people like get like, I don't know, it's like really sensitive. But at the end of the day, people had their preferences.
Sure.
All day.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So this, before we go to the subject real quick, have y'all ever talked to someone that y'all thought was smarter than y'all?
I know all y'all have. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you like it? I mean, it's a turn on, low key.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like,
yeah. What about you, Jazz? You ever talked to a guy you felt was like smarter than you?
It only bothered me during the arguments.
She getting her shit off.
She was getting her shit off on me, dog. I was like, I'm over here trying to think of a good comeback and shit.
no, that's why you gotta get your fine back. Fine, okay.
That's fine.
That's real.
All right. So to wrap this up, what y'all been on? Who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Go ahead, Drew. Get us
All
out.
right, so I've been in VA for the last week, so I haven't listened to much music. Just been on the move and stuff. But on the plane and stuff, I've been able to catch a few movies. So I checked out The Old Guard on Netflix, the Charlize Theron joint. I forgot the black actress's name.
Don't matter. She couldn't act.
I mean, she wasn't the greatest, but I did like the movie. I thought it was good. They kind of set it up for a sequel. So, I mean, if that comes out, I'll definitely be excited to check it out. But if you're into action flicks, it's definitely, a good one just to, throw on. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Pretty good storyline to me. And like I said, the acting, could have been a little better, but hey, you take what you can get. So definitely check that out if y'all are into action flicks. Like I said, it's a good one. Also, I watched The Fatal Affair, the joint everybody been talking about. Dog, this shit is the most cliche. Like, dog, I feel like, dog, this shit was so fucking predictable. Like, every fucking scene, like, you already know what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like people are not original no more. It's like, it's trash.
I heard it was the remake of the Michael Ealy and Beyonce joint. What was that joint called?
Oh.
Dog, there's been like 1,000 of these movies.
Yeah, 1,000 of these movies, dog.
Yeah.
There was nothing new. And the thing I hate the most is that this should be so unrealistic. Like, niggas is fighting. They's fighting. I'm about to spoil a scene for y'all. So
I mean, we see that 1,000 times.
Niggas is fighting on the beach. Like at the end of the movie, niggas is fighting on the beach. They knock the gun out the dude's hand. Nia Long go run for a stick to hit the nigga with instead of running for the gun. Like shit doesn't even make sense. Like, and I hate when movies that are trying to be realistic, they don't have realistic scenes. Like if it's a superhero movie or something like that, of course reality is gonna be altered. Like we're setting where our mind is in that setting. But like if it's a real life movie, like we're gonna think how a human would react. So that should just be pissing me off. But I mean, if y'all want to watch it, go ahead.
Shit off.
If y'all want to watch it, go ahead. But this shit is.
Man.
What's your song for the week, Drew?
Damn, boy, you rushing me? Nigga, you got somewhere to go?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
God dang. But all right, shit. Let me hurry up.
God dang.
Let me hurry up.
But I'm gonna just mention the J. Cole tracks. I'm sure one of y'all might talk about it, but J. Cole released 2 tracks, The Climb Back and Lion King on Ice. To me, Lion King on Ice is super tough. Like that joint is fire. The Climb Back, I mean, lyrically, that he has some crazy bars, but no replay value for me. Like I'm not gonna go back to listen to that. It was cool, but yeah. But my track for the week is this joint, Chase B and Don Toliver with Gunna, called Cafeteria. That joint is tough, so that's my song of the week.
All right.
What you been on?
So here's what I've been on, dog. I'm gonna keep it all the way at Triple Beam with y'all, dog. Listen, there's a movie. It's a low budget movie on BET called Firm Request. Y'all know I love low budget black movies. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go right here, dog.
Oh,
I love that movie, dog. So I'm out. So I like that. I watched All Day and the Night, and y'all, I might put some sauce on it, dog. But I honestly think that's that could be a classic for the new generation. Like how we had like Boys in the Hood and stuff like that. Like had all the new like young black actors in it. It's dope. All Day and Night. So if y'all haven't checked that out on Netflix, check that out. As far as like music goes, like Blue and Exile dropped a new project, so it's good to see them, back in their bag. So that was dope. And my song of the week is from Leanne LaHavas. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but she has a self-titled project, and the song is called "Read My Mind." You know how women like for us to read their mind, so
impossible, yeah.
Yeah, impossible. But
they get mad at us when we can't.
I mean, y'all can just listen, pick up some cues. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to talk about it on another.
That's a good topic. Good topic for another day.
Yeah.
But what I've been on is absolutely not a damn thing. So I think I watched. Well, I'm gonna start watching Last Chance U because they actually came out with a new season for Last Chance U on Netflix. So I'm gonna start that here probably tonight or tomorrow.
So Jorel's topic is what you gonna be on. What I'm gonna be on.
Yeah, what I'm gonna be on. Right.
Yeah.
And then I've been looking at the news, man, and I'm kind of alarmed with some of the things that's been going on with the coronavirus, dog. So I know this is not like a what you've been on topic, but I've seen somebody that I know that said that they were contemplating going to take the coronavirus test. They didn't fill out the paper. Well, they didn't go actually take the test, but they got paperwork back saying that they tested positive for the test. So apparently they're saying that they're having a whole lot of cases of that. Yeah, like people like aren't going to take the test, and they're saying that they came back positive for the test. Yeah. So I don't know if the cases and numbers are being skewed.
They are
because of the CDC or what's going on now with Trump not releasing the guidelines and the numbers, and everything is now going to the White House for his distribution. But y'all just keep your eye on that. But as far as the song that I've been on for the week, or is my song for the week, is going to be it's off the Pop Smoke Deluxe joint. It's Hello, featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie. That joint goes. So
yeah,
check it out.
Okay, that's a vibe. Okay. So watching, I've been catching up on The Chi. So maybe we could talk about one of those episodes, because I want to know how y'all would deal with. I don't know if people have seen that, but the girlfriend.
Yeah.
In one of the episodes. So we might need to pick up on that.
Yeah, I love
it. I need to catch up on The Chi. That's probably what I'll do this weekend. I'll catch up on The Chi.
Do that. Yeah. Let's dialogue about it, because I really want to see what Black men are thinking about some of those things. And then I love like 90 Day Fiance, like dating shows, all this. Bear with me, y'all. But there's a show on Netflix called Dating on the Spectrum. It is everything.
I'm watching that tonight.
Huh?
I'm watching that tonight.
It is so like, and I'm not like making fun of them. I'm like relating, like, yo, people that aren't even on the spectrum are struggling with this, sis. Don't worry about it. Like, it's all out here. Like, basically, it is this whole mixed community of people that are on the spectrum, like in our age group and even younger, that have been like people have a misconception that if you're on the spectrum, you don't want to date or that you don't want to connect or be married. That's not the case. They have these dating experts that work specifically with individuals on the spectrum, and they match them together. They show their families, like how they're on dates, and they're internalizing, like, because they're so wicked smart that they're like logically outthinking some of these things. They're like, well, I don't know. I mean, am I supposed to do this with her? And I'm like, this is even if you're not on the spectrum, like we're dealing with this in real life, sis. So it's really good. It's really good content.
Man,
so,
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Y'all should watch that. And then the music, it's this new group I got put onto from one of my music head friends, and it's called Salt. Have y'all listened to them or heard of them? SAULT.
Nah.
The song is Masterpiece. So
Are you talking about Salt and Pepper?
You know what, Drew? You know what?
Oh, y'all know them. Spinderella, yeah.
Oh yeah, come on now. You late. This shit's from the 90s. You just not listen to Salt and Pepper.
So that's my song. And then I always do a book. Y'all know that. So have you finished reading what I gave you, Jarvis?
I'm not. I'm like, I was moving, yo.
Okay.
No.
My boy sound like Porky the Pig.
Jazz. I had to get a physical copy because like the print is so small on the email. I'm looking at my phone. It's like it's hard to like navigate through. So
this nigga tried to lie. His brain stopped him from lying, dog.
iBooks. No, look. iBooks. You know, I always have like a preview, like the first 50 pages or so. I finished that.
Okay.
I like it.
So that's what I'm doing in my book club. But there's another one that I want to put people on to too, which is called Elegant Rage. So good stuff.
Yo, Jazz, about that book, the thing that caught my eye the most was when he was talking about his speech as a young kid, and he was like bringing all this negative stuff about the Black community and like people cheering it on. So it's kind of like that self-hatred thing, like how we can continue with that.
Yo, it is so good. I was thinking about even some of our conversations when we were off. So we'll have to, there's some topics we can hit on for sure.
Yeah, because like my thing is with Black people, like we shouldn't be on edge when we see other Black people. It should be like we speak to them. It should be like a loving community. And I feel like we don't have that a lot of the times.
Because we've been trained by this whole like, well, you're gonna come in with saggy pants, and you're like, we've been trained that because that's what we see in the media. That's what we're reading. That's where we're going. Like, it's all a thing. But
we gotta stop that shit too, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
We have to stop that shit too, though. We have to start looking more presentable to.
But who makes what presentable is? Why isn't that presentable?
No, that's shooting bail. No. Hell no.
I'm not
sagging your pants and having oversized tees is not presentable. I don't give a fuck. White, Black, Latino, I don't care. Asian.
All right. We'll continue this next podcast, please.
But having a thong on a beat.
I didn't say that was presentable either.
All right, listen. To cut, Jorel, we're going to get your last word in now.
No. Go ahead, Jazz.
Jazz, want to get the final word?
Well, wait. Yeah, we can dialogue about it later.
Put that in your notes, though, so we get to that the next time Jazz shows up. Because Jazz and Jorel, y'all have like different points of views on that. And that's going to be like a good 30 minutes, 35 minutes. You know, the listeners, we're going on 2 hours right now, I feel like. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So, hey, whether you're watching us for you at work or off work, we appreciate it. All right.